end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
And defenders are there to get him at the line. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 10 now. His first throw is an interception. Kamari Lessiter with the pick. And the Texans take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to the well again. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Hey, Uno more.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Raiders get to it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. If there was a metaphorical panic button over there right now, partner, I feel like this would be the time to press it.
And you know me, I take the elevator right down to the field and press it now.
And this defense, man, they have seized on the opportunity that's been presented to them early.
And here's what happens with defenses. Once they feel an offense is loose with the ball, this poor ball security, they're going to be ripping and clawing and tearing for it all game long.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. And stop coming from Henry To'o.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Russ now from the gun. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
2nd and 8. Diving right side, got it! It's a gain of 22. And it sets up a Houston 1st. Now a give on the counter. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. They got the interference call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. They'll run here following the penalty. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Stroud from the pistol. Caught by his back. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 7.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Everly's kick is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up second down. Throwing again is Russ. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders pull ahead 6-3 in the first. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes St. Del. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Only 2 yards on the run, and they're left with 3rd and 11.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up. Now it's Stroud. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Raiders have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Wilson on 1st and 10. He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First down, here's Russ. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. Escapes the... And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown! The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end brought the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
All right.
Now we're on the counter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
All right.
Going to the ground again on first. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Let's go.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. 2nd and 13. Buys time, rolling right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
south, south, south.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Oh, nearly got to the end zone there. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans driving. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
On the quick, right? Hey, south, south, south.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans make it a 1-score game before halftime. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Trey Tucker to return it. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, it's Wilson. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he gets him around 6 there. Christian Harris on the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 37. Caught by the open man. Racing down the left side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st down from the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, ready.
Throwing from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They send a tight end in motion. 2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Stroud. Forced out to his right. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He's looking deep once again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Play action, it's Wilson. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
To throw again on 2nd and 10, Wilson. He put some juice on a deep throw. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided first half. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders push their lead to 18.
Texans 10.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he'll get it up to the 44. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And look at this return. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And off to Chubb to start the drive. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Another big rip for him. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
1st down, Las Vegas.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And that's good for a gain of 5. And stop coming from Henry To'o. Offense up to the line fast. They put a receiver in motion right. Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. And stop coming from Henry To'o. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Wilson on 3rd down. On the move, headed right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans take over off their 3rd interception of this game. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Why, Tony?
That's a 35-yard line.
Tonight.
From the gun, Stroud. Flushed down now to his left. That pass caught by Tate Dell. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
At the 17-yard line.
Tonight.
Working inside the red zone. Dell with the grab. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Wow, what's that? Flash. Tonight.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Chased out to his right. Looking right, and he finds him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Look the hot. Tonight.
Stroud now on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
They begin the drive with Chubb. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Chubb again on 2nd down. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Quick on the draw to White. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Putting a receiver in motion. First down, here's Russ. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Russ off the play fake. Taking a deep shot here. And in for the touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Dell now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Into traffic, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Rolling left, buying some time. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Trying for the deep ball. That's caught at the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's Stroud on first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They'll throw on third and long. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
Why Tony?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Complete out to the right side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They find a way to get it done against the odds here, Brock. That's 11 on 4th and 10, and it keeps this drive moving.
Oh, okay.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. A tight end in motion now. To the air, Stroud. Getting out to his left. He brings it in. And this one doesn't go far.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Hey, uno Mars, uno Mars, uno Mars, uno Mars, uno Mars, uno Mars.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's on the move. And oh, he got it! Interception! Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a give right side to Chum. And he'll find a little room to get this up to the 10. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Raiders coasting to the finish line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Texans will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
The throw is caught. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Mixon can't push it across. They make the stand, and it looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Raiders.
On play action, here's Stroud. And in for the Houston touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans make it an 18-point game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Launches one deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
95. Zebra.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. There he goes, right sideline. He does it, touchdown. The Raiders put up even more points in a win. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Dell now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Man, this one is gonna sting, partner. You pride yourself on defending your building, getting those home victories. Instead, you end up taking a bitter pill today in front of your own fans.
Well, as one coach famously said, we're on to Cincinnati. We're on to Cincinnati. That's all these guys could do after giving one up at home. Just look ahead to the next game. Focus on prepping for the next opponent and working your tail off, and make up for losing in front of the home crowd by giving your fans something to cheer about the next time out.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.